This picture you see here is Jeffrey and I at Justin's crematory column. We spend a lot of time there. Not a day goes by that we don't miss Daddy and think of him. And I'm sure when most of you were 4 years old, you were able to give your parents, your dad, the pictures you drew for him, the cards you made. My son will never be able to do that. He sends them to heaven in a balloon. In his world, Daddy has a refrigerator up there, just like Daddy had a refrigerator here. He gets his messages. He blows his kisses into the sky, throws his hugs into the air, and just hopes and prays that they'll reach his Daddy in heaven. With time, it doesn't mean that we forget. It just means we adapt. Jeffrey and I have simply learned to adapt to a life without Daddy. Jeffrey then started playing basketball. He just finished his second season. And for those of you who've seen the commercials, you'll also remember Justin saying, "What if my son starts playing sports and I'm not able to? Or I'm not there?" I know nothing about sports. I actually had to buy the book Basketball for Dummies. But the fact is, I knew how important it was to Justin. And at every game, I would think, God, he would have loved this. He would have loved nothing more than to teach his son how to dribble a basketball and how to shoot a three-pointer. But we can't go back and change the past. As much as we all wish we can, we just can't. And the fact is that we only get one chance in this world. One chance. One body. And the decisions that you make today, isn't it crazy to think the decisions you make today can in the long run affect your future spouse, your unborn child, your mother, your father, siblings, niece, nephew? One decision. We get one chance. We put this up here because if you are already tobacco free, we applaud you. And we want you to stay that way. Go to realityunfiltered.com. There's a pledge there. Pledge that you will never pick up a cigarette. Join the over 13,000 other kids across North Carolina who have already made that pledge. If you were already smoking, 1-800-QUIT now. Don't do what Justin thought. Don't think that you're invincible, because you're not. Don't think you can just quit later. It is free, and there are people there that can help you. Now, true, kids, the great kids who I applaud, they're awesome, who were out here earlier, that whole program is in jeopardy of losing all their funding this year. Be a voice. Go to the website, ncforhealth.org. If this story has changed your life in any way, just be a voice. That's all we ask. Help save the True program. And I'm going to leave you today with these final words. Said it once, I'm going to say it again. You are not invincible. I thought I was invincible. Justin thought he was invincible. We are all only human. Go make good decisions. Go make today count. Thank you. Questions. If anybody has any questions to me, you might have to come down here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear you. But does anybody have any questions? No? I'm going to start with one that was given to me yesterday. Somebody asked me, how much was Justin's medical bills. How much does it cost for somebody to go through treatment like Justin did? The answer to that question is $4 million. $4 million after Justin's death. I got a statement in the mail, more like a book, that broke down everything from chemotherapy, radiation, ICU visits to Band-Aids. How much it cost for him to receive the treatment he did over the course of 2 years, $4 million. Now, obviously, we have health insurance. He worked for the federal government. That is not what we have to pay. We were very blessed in that manner, but that is a big eye-opener for a lot of people because there are a lot of people who don't have health insurance. They don't know how to fight something like this. Are there any other questions? Any questions? Come on, somebody's got a question for me. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So many of you guys, hard to see everybody. Deal with all of the things that he went through. I'm going to do really, it seems like you're doing good now, but how I handled everything. For one, I am a very, very positive person. I always have been. Everything that happened with Justin, I somehow shed a positive spin on it. Even with Justin's family, I sugar-coated everything for them. I think in some ways they really didn't have any idea how bad things were. But when it came time for his death, you can't sugarcoat that. And my support system, I have an amazing support system. Amazing support system. And, this isn't the first time I've told the story. I've told it many times before. And I wouldn't say it gets easier. I could easily probably stand up here and just say the story for you, show no emotion, just tell you what happened. But in order for me to truly get it through each and every one of your heads, what I lived, what he lived, what everyone who loved him lived, I have to go back to those days, and that is very, very hard for me. But I do it because if we can just save one person in this group, just one, that's what Justin used to always say, just one, then it's worth it. But I know that he has saved countless lives, so many more than one. Any other questions? Speak up if you have one. Sometimes I can't always see their hands. No? All right, well, we're going to end it there. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Kristy, for coming again today. Students, we're all going to second period, so let's do seniors and juniors. You guys report to